Hey, if you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Here, let me explain. Anchor has all the tools to allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Whenever hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. And best of all, Anchor's totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
God. No, I'm alright, Bitsy. I'm alright. It was just a dream. Oh, deep breath, Morgus. Alright. Okay. What did Godfrey say? Candlelight. Oh, God. Flickering sound. The wax. Bubbling. Starry night through the window. Metallic sound of the orb in my hands. Oh, ground yourself. Don't appreciate the sass, Bitsy. Been so much in recent days. Can remember the priestess, Guinevere. Transformation, the shadowy beast. The flashing of Ziba's sword. Over and over. And it fades. Then there is the cleaning off of dirt. Under a bush in the gardens outside the castle at Florencia. Yes. Reconvened down at the greasy chop to order cheesy biscuits. Back at the carousel court, we all went down for sleep. I can see Godfrey entering my room, reassuring me that just because I know about Infernal, the implications don't mean that I'm nefarious or related to that sort of dastardly alignment. I remember pearls. Going shopping for pearls and Levy. Spotting the cost, as it were. Sailor left and to take care of some rats. And we went to find lost brother. A bounty. Led to a beach. Can still remember the waves. Smell of the salt. Air. Remember cackle of that turtle druid and the snapping of the claws. They meant to kill the boy, and we intervened. We rescued Oliver, was his name. And then one by sea, one by beach. I can see Levy on a log, clutching his sides. I can hear my own voice, but the details get lost. Okay. Ground yourself, Morgus. Deep breath. Can see Carousel Court. Can remember ribbing Levy about something while making my own, frankly better version of crabby, cheesy biscuits. It went over quite well, I think. Remember the glint of those potion bottles from Avanash. Remember Levy darting forward and then I can hear shouts from down the hall. Levy cares about Ziba and Ziba's future. Ziba railing against obligation, lack of trust. The passion of the argument only indicating just how close they're becoming as friends, adventurers. Perhaps someday even heroes. I can remember the potential for war with Saint Crab. Purchasing potions and preparing for a new mission from Weaver. At this point, it starts to fade again, Bitsy. I don't. I remember the rangers on the road, telling Godfrey about the gnolls. I can remember scurrying and sitting on a branch, seeing a small figure under the starlight. Was that you? Was that you, Bitsy? Was that your? All right. Must have been looking through your eyes. We continued. I can see the colours of all the flowers. The swarming conflagration of colours that were those tiny little dragons going after Ziba. And I can hear the notes rising and falling from the flute that fellow traveller on the road. And all the tiny dragons settling back into their little flowers. Resting once again. Lulled to sleep as the wind weaves the flowers back and forth. And then you see Whimsten, the flying woodpecker. I remember the dog and the sadness. People were missing. And there was a bear? Not like an actual bear, Bitsy. It was... I can't remember his name. Will. We learned of strange circumstances of the disappearances in Whimsten. Yes, we elected to not just find the Gersel court here, but search out for those people. I remember Ziba's tears. I remember giving away my pet. Does Ziba still have my pen? It might. Oh well. Gold ink wasn't cheap. And see. Horses. Kevin. Yeah. Don't think I'll be forgetting that one anytime soon. Kevin took us up to cave with the killer mushrooms and sassy halfling. Carling? Was it? Remember Ziba tossing Carling into the creek. Well deserved, in my opinion. But, feeling a bit better, Bitsy. Thank you. Then things feel different. I can remember the stones. Remember Levy placing the arrow. I can hear the excitement of the kobolds and the screeching of the bats. The light, the pillar of light lancing into the sky. And the stone with the centaur goddess of the hunt, Galdi, changing. The flick of her tail. The flash of her eyes. Met a goddess. And wound up having tea, in fact. Quite pleasant. Then it all breaks down. And I remember fire, destruction, brethren, danger. It all gets hazy after that, Bitsy. There was a shift after that. Vision of what I don't know. Shudder to think about it being the past. Might explain why I understand Infernal. I remember Godfrey again, the belying woodpecker. We found Zara distraught. Was Philip was gone. Can still see Livy's look of concern for Zara. I can hear Zara tell us about the convening mob going to fight the gnolls in the area. I can see Ziba's face, Levy's, and Godfrey's eyes lit up with malice. The thought of those gnolls. Ziba goes first. The rest of us follow. Then we move ahead of the mob on the road. Godfrey, making a plan. Trip the ambush to our favour. It was the first fight we had. Then there were more gnolls. They discovered us. You remember Godfrey moving, weaving, destroying the gnolls. You remember the laughter, cackling, the fear. And Levi all of a sudden being a bit more muscular than usual. I don't get it either sometimes. Must have been one of those potions from Avanash. I'll bet that was it, Levi. After the gnolls. We came back. Back to Whimsten. Remember the fire? The fire at mixing it up. After Levy's investigation. Brown put it out, but then was the pillar of red light by the Ranger Tower. Mosquitoes bursting in flame. And then lurking in shadows and listening to a shadowy figure speaking to a great cyclops. I remember Betsy. Evie and Scylla went in alone. We had no real... Oh, Godfrey. Godfrey went. He told me and Sibba to go. Trust Godfrey. So we went. We went back towards Whimsten. Or back toward... where the heart pointed. Yes. Convened. And moved forward through the woods. And then everything got bright, hopeful and happy, and delicious. Oh, that was the charm effect. That was the lure. That must have been what all those missing people felt. I remember seeing them, seeing Philip. I remember Maya braiding her hair and seeing my friends out on the other side of the water. I could still see Scylla's eyes. Bolt of understanding between the two of us. Nibba was nowhere to be seen until... Yes, we spoke with Maya about ship, respect. I could see the eyes of the wolf lurking in the shadows. I can feel Maya's rage. We lifted of her influence on those people, and we brought them back through the forest to Whimsten, only to see Cyclops and the destruction they'd wreaked. The homes of the people we'd saved. We brought it low. There was so much carnage. It paid the price for the destruction it left to Whimsten. And then we put out the fires. We brought back some trinkets. Godfrey had changed. Godfrey is like Levi. Levi is Dampier that only eats blue? Yes. From there, I can see the faces of my friends. Selah, Godfrey, Levi, and Ziba. Determined. Ready for rest. Thank you, Betsy. Your presence is a balm in times like these. My friends are heroes, all of them. I only hope can live up to becoming a hero as well. We step forward into the next part of this grand adventure.